All right, hey guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make an export template for Second Life if you are making um, material textures, not PBR textures, just the regular material textures that require a diffuse map, a ambient occlusion, and a specular map. This will also make you um, the old shadowy type AO maps that we used to use many, many years ago. It'll also make you that map. But this is how you set up the export template to export those files or those maps out of Substance Painter. I actually learned how to set up this template from a tutorial that Ethel Hexam did a couple years ago now, I think it was. But she's the one that showed me how to make this export template. So I will link her video in my description in case you want to go look at hers too. But it is very long. It's over 2 hours, I believe. And it shows the whole process starting with Marvelous Designer, making a garment, then going into Blender, then going into Substance Painter, uploaded to Second Life. It shows you the whole process that she uses. My process is different, but if you're looking for a place to start, that would be a good place to start to learn the whole entire process. But this video is just for how to set up the export template for Substance Painter for your textures. So to set up the export template, you need to have a mesh in here in Substance, and usually you're going to want to have um, bake your mesh maps or bake your texture maps. Um, I usually change my environment to Ulterior All Sides Gray, which I also got from Ethel Hexton's video years ago. It's linked in her video. If you want it, go to the video I'm linking in the description. It'll take you to her video, and she has this environment um, linked there for you in her resources. And she shows you how to import it into Substance Painter so that you can have it as well if you want it. I just like it because it gives you just white light everywhere on your model, which is, good for me. Um, so I usually put that on and then I go to bake my mesh maps. You want to do this before you put any textures or anything on there. Just give it a minute and it'll bake everything. It takes a little bit longer for this model because this model has 5 separate material faces on it. So if you have a model that just has like 1 or 2, it'll be pretty quick. All right, then return to painting mode. All right, so I have my maps. You can see them. They're right here. This is what we just made, is these maps. That's what the baking of the maps does. So then you're going to put whatever you want on your mesh. I'm just going to drop this on here just to have something on one of the nails. But you just put, whatever you're going to have on your mesh for your materials, whatever you want it to look like, put it on there. Once you're happy with how it looks, you're just going to come up here and you're going to hit export textures. Now I already have this output template. It's right here. This is the one that I use if I'm doing just regular old school materials, not PBRs. If I'm doing PBRs, I use this one right here. Okay, so if you're going to do PBR, use this one. If you're going to do the older style materials that we've been using for years, you're going to want to use this template that I'm going to show you how to make. And a quick note about that, if you are making both PBR and the old style materials, you are going to want to have these textures output into their own folders because um, the maps, you just want them in their own folder so you can have your maps for PBR and your maps for materials separate. You can use the same normal map on PBR and materials. You can use the same diffuse map um, on the PBR and the materials, but when you go to upload into Second Life to do PBR, it's going to upload just as one GLB file. And well, I have a video showing you how to just replace the diffuse map to make a bunch of different PBR materials inside of Second Life. But basically, I just put them in separate folders just because I don't want them all just stuffed into one. But anyhow, I'll show you how to make this template for regular materials. I'm getting off topic. Okay, so you're going to go to this tab, Output Templates. You're going to hit this plus sign. That'll give you a brand new one down here. And I'm going to rename it. Aethel Hexam actually is the one who told me to put an exclamation mark here at the beginning because that'll make it be at the top of your list when you go into your regular settings to export. It'll always be right there, like near the top, so you can find it easily. You don't have to scroll through a bunch of stuff, so that's why I put the exclamation there. Okay, so this is the name of our template, and we're going to add an RGB map, and you're going to hit this plus sign, and you're going to hit mesh, and then you're going to do underscore, and then texture sets. And then I need to copy, because I want 4 of them because we're going to do 4 maps. So the first one is going to be, hold on, I have a cheat sheet over here on my other screen. Okay, so the first one's going to be the 2D view. And like I said, this Aethel shows us how to do this in her video. It's just a very long video. And so trying to back up, if you miss a step, it's hard to back up just like 30 seconds or a minute. You end up backing up several minutes, have to watch, a long section again. So I'm just making a short version of it. Okay, so 2D view. Oh, I didn't put my, sorry, you have to put an underscore in here. And then the map we're going to use for this one is going to be just the 2D view map, which is right here. You just click it and drag it up and drop it right here on this box, and you're going to pick RGB. Okay, and the next one is going to be our ambient occlusion. If I can type, ambient occlusion. And then this one is going to be from right here, where it says ambient occlusion. Drag it and drop it. It's going to be gray channel. And then the next one is going to be the normal map. So just do normal. And that will be from right here, normal OpenGL. That's what Second Life needs. It will not take the other normal map, so drop that in there. That's going to be RGB. And then our last one is going to be the specular map. And that's going to be roughness is what we're going to use for that. So grab that, drop it over here, and it's going to be gray channel again. And that's how you set it up. That's pretty much it. I mean, when I go over here, it should now be in my list. I think that when you first do it, it's not going to show up at the top. Like, see how this one's right here, but the other one should be under it, and it's not. It won't be at the top when you first make it. It will actually be at the bottom. So just pick your template. I just put a 2 at the end of this because obviously I have another one already that I've made before. This stuff I don't really change. You can leave it all the way it is. This is what you click to pick your folder you want it to go into. If you want it to go on your desktop, a specific folder, wherever you want it to go. I'll just put it on my desktop for now. And then to export, you just hit this button. It'll export your maps. If you need other maps, like if I wanted a PBR map too, I just click this one and hit export. Normally I'd change this folder, but this is just an example, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, basically that is it. That's how you set up your template. That's how you export textures from Substance Painter. All right, if you got any questions, let me know. If you need resources or want to see someone else doing the template, you can check out Aethel's video. But other than that, have a good day. See you later.